folks that voted for Sinners. I think that was their win. The 16 nominations. They always make them win in the categories that don't matter. Let's win in the categories that matter. We want Michael B. Jordan, Best Actor. We want fucking Ryan Coogler, Best Director. Yes. Don't give us Best Screenplay that was written, the only thing written by a white person on the thing. Don't do that to us. Don't give us Best Makeup if that's the only thing written by a white person. Like, really give the awards that matter. It is time for, if Hollywood is so big on this Trump thing and equity and inclusion, this would be a good fucking time to do it.
Okay.
This would be a good time to have some diversity, equity, and inclusion and make sure that Sinners wins 10 out of 16 awards. That's what you do, Hollywood. So let me tell you what happens if they do that, y'all. Since we talking about woke, since we talking to the woke white folks. What they do that is you get other black directors greenlit, other black producers greenlit, other black actors greenlit. Look, man, we won't need it for another 10 years. We won't need it for y'all can take the next 9 or 10. But give us this motherfucker. We need this one. I need this one, goddammit. Don't let it go.
Right. So,
they can be holding it so tight. I'm going to kill you if you take it out. We need this one.
So with that being said, it kind of brings me to the thought when Denzel and Halle Berry won those awards, right?
Yep. We
were excited about it, but then the back talk was Halle Berry got her first Oscar from fucking a white guy. How Denzel Washington had to play the bad guy in a movie and be a dirty cop and a gangster. And
let me tell you another little secret about Hollywood. They are some perverted motherfucking freaks that love gangster shit. Every girl that wins the Best Actress, that's like the knock on the Oscars. Every girl that wins the Best Oscar has to have a crazy sex scene in the movie, like the Nora girl, new actress. Okay. Why did she win? You go watch the movie, she was fucking all through it. Any movie that wins big awards, it's usually some sexual deviant shit happening. Hollywood likes that, so maybe that should tell us stop fucking more in the movies or something. Because everybody, it was a nomination. I was like, I want to watch it. So turn it on, naked people everywhere. It's like this is what they do. So yeah, so I don't think that's a black thing. I just think that's a perverted Hollywood thing. Yeah.
But then it's two gay black men.
Right. Anytime you play that game, I'm telling you, bro, that is not a black thing, y'all. That is a Hollywood thing. That's how they think in Hollywood. You take it all off, they're gonna give you a reward. You play like let's also be clear. Fucking Denzel's character on Training Day and outside of that and Malcolm X, every other character he played was the same person.
Right.
Serious black man, right? It was just Malcolm X. He was Malcolm X serious, and in Training Day, he was a gangster black man. But every Denzel role he plays, he's a serious black man. Angry black, not to be played with black man. By the way, he's like that in real time. No. What's my man name? He was played in he played in No Country for Old Men. He was in E.T. also. He was a kid in E.T. He's a big actor. He basically he was in Training. No. Oh, I know who he played in American Gangster with Denzel. And he told the story about how him and Denzel was about to fight on set of Training Day. And he said that when he went up to Denzel, he said, he was like finally back in Hollywood because he was on as a kid. He played in No Country for Old Men. That kind of changed his So now he's in a role with Denzel. He's a cop in a role, and he's like, man, I'm like working with Denzel. And he goes up to Denzel like Josh Brolin. And Josh Brolin, look it up. Josh Brolin talk about Denzel. And he goes up to Denzel and he taps him on his shoulder like, yo, good job. And Denzel said, don't fucking touch me. And he was like, I think I'm gonna have to fight Denzel Washington. And then Denzel, but he didn't know Denzel was in character. And remember, he was Frank Lucas. You was the police. Don't fucking touch. And he said he just learned a valuable lesson about how serious Denzel took his job. Just want to put that out there. That's a great story. But everybody plays dirty or a hoe to win the Oscar. We all know that. That's why they always was making fun of Meryl Streep. She should have been won one, but she just doesn't show enough. I don't think we want to see Meryl Streep's titties today.
It's a little too late.
I just think it's too late for that. Like I think she needs to get them now. I love Meryl Streep. I do not want to see her titties in Daryl West Prada 2. I'm sorry. Please don't do that, Hollywood.
Kim Combs and his brother, what's that, Sean, are working on a documentary series. Should they be doing this at this point in time right now?
I think that everybody is trying to find a way to stay relevant, and everybody's trying to find a way to get their story out. I think that it's good because I think that in a world where 50 Cent is shitting on your dad, look at it from the young man's standpoint. Like 50 Cent is shitting on your dad's legacy is almost being destroyed. Like sometimes what can repair it is them seeing that he got real kids and that have real stories. I just don't know if they're that. Let me tell you a story real quick. I never told this on camera, but I'm gonna tell you a story. About 8 or 9 years ago, I don't know how, maybe however it was, but maybe like 8 years ago. It had to be like 2019, 18. Beyonce had a show in Atlanta, never forget. And we was walking in the VIP section. I remember it was King Combs, Puff's son, Jermaine Dupri, me. It was a lot of us. They was just kind of like, Lenny S was like ushering us into the section, right? Like, yo, come on, y'all, this. And at the time, this woman just passed out. Like she's on the floor, like in the front of the section. And I never forget, like me and Jermaine was showing like a lot of like concern. Like, oh my God, don't worry about my ticket, like get her. I know he was worried about his motherfucking ticket. That's all I remember. I just remember looking at him and he had no concern. Hey man, fuck, hey, where we need to go sit? And it was one of the things where I was like, he lucky that his father's a good guy and a love guy, because if he doesn't, he can't be. I don't have a problem with people having bad moments. It's probably a moment I had a bad moment. This is not about King Combs. He might have been having a bad moment. But what I am saying is now, because of where your father is, you can't afford to have any bad moments. So to me, I would just be very careful with editing myself on camera if I'm them. Because they could be thinking they're showing that they're we're a loving family, and it could be an ugly moment because you don't have nobody in the room that can judge. You know what I'm saying? You don't have an adult in the room saying, yo, I don't know, we should talk like that. Or like they could be just saying something like, my dad being in jail ain't stopping shit. We still gonna be okay. Yeah, you probably want to show the world we still on, but now people don't feel sorry for it. Now the judge looks at that and be like, those are the same kids that was in court asking me for their dad freedom, and he didn't believe them. That's why. See what I'm trying to say? So for me, I'm not saying it's a bad move for Puff's sons. I'm just saying have an adult in the room. By the way, this is everybody. We all are trying right now. Everybody, we don't know what the entertainment world is, so everybody's trying. A$AP Rocky just sold an album on fucking some website. Like everybody's trying to figure out what it is. But what I'm saying is don't play yourself out the game trying.